Let's watch a few clips before we get into Foodie Beauty's comment section and talk about her mukbang.
Oh, every time I do a mukbang, I forget that I committed to a diet like the day before. I need to stop announcing things. Like, this is my problem, you know? Whenever I'm successfully on a diet or on a healthier path for more than like a little bit, more than a day, more than a week, you'll know. All right. Until then, I was hungry. I ordered what I was craving and I'm eating. That's it. So lot's gone right now. Work to work. He has some work to do. He's gonna pick up my makeup on the way back, so I don't have to go out in the heat. So stay tuned for that video because I'm gonna do a full face using the cheapest makeup you've ever seen in your life. I'm gonna make myself look super glam so that you know that you don't have to spend $800 in products to look beautiful, okay? You don't have to do it. Number one, you don't have to wear makeup to look beautiful, okay? But, you know, if you want to do a full face of makeup, glam, all this and that, you don't have to spend more than, okay, I bought all of these products for, how much were they? $50 for everything. Disappointment, oh. Is this a tray for a family? Probably. Maybe for, it said like 2 to 3 people.
Hey Breezy Bunch, welcome to another video. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. I know I did. Okay, we just saw the clips. Before we dive into these comments, we just saw the Foodie Beauty clips. Let me tell you a little bit about her recent mukbang. She eats, I thought it was lasagna, but I think it's macaroni and cheese. She eats a platter that could be brought to a potluck, a party. It could be bought to feed an entire family of 4 or 5, plus leftovers, possibly. It's a huge platter. To put it in perspective, around Christmas time or New Year's, there's always one holiday where my family decides we're all gonna bring something. So I will go to one of my favorite local Italian delis and get this lasagna. For a platter that size, it's like $50, $60, and it feeds a lot of people in my family. Foodie Beauty ate that, it's not the entire, I almost said entire. She ate more than half, a tad more than half of that platter, plus grape leaves, and yes, she finished them all. Now in this video, she jokes around about, I should really stop commenting and committing to dieting before, you know, I should really stop announcing it, because she clearly forgot she was dieting. She clearly forgot she told the world she was doing Weight Watchers. She makes that joke. She gives her opinion on what's going on with Ariana Grande, the whole cheating scandal. Foodie Beauty has cheated on how many of her exes, and she has an opinion on this? It's a mess. It's a mess. Then in the comment section, you will see, if it's still there, I saw earlier, Foodie Beauty said this was 106 Weight Watchers points. 106. Isn't 30 or over 30 a lot? I have never done Weight Watchers, but from the little bit I understand, isn't 106 a lot? Clearly she's not dieting. Clearly it's always going to be something new. One thing I give Foodie Beauty, she's really good at getting people talking. So it's always going to be a new diet. Meanwhile, we know the reality of the situation is she's indulging in her addictions. She's monetizing her addiction. She thinks this is cute. She thinks this is funny, but she's not going to think it's so funny when all these consequences from how she's abused her body, when all these consequences come, it's not going to be so funny anymore. It won't be funny then. It won't be cute then either. All right, let's get to these comments. So Lori Linwood is up first and said, this will definitely help your mobility at Disney. Let's not forget, she keeps making plans to travel. She's telling us she's going to go to Disney. How? At the rate she's eating, how? All right, let's continue. User LH9 said, food in the Middle East is amazing. You definitely can't get pasta and Pepsi in the Western world. I'm liking that too. She's always talking about how amazing the food is over there, and we see her just eating American fast food. Well, basically fast food you can get anywhere in the world. Like this commenter said, like anywhere in the world you can get it. That's what she's eating. Like, you would think moving to a new country, you would just dive into all their new dishes. You know, considering she calls herself a foodie, you think she would be showing us all kinds of new dishes. No, we see a knockoff Carl's Jr. We see Burger King. We see McDonald's. We see corn dogs. We see a lot of French fries, a lot of chicken sandwiches. All right, let's continue. Hannah said, glad to see you're back on track today. Yeah. Goth scientist said, you can't possibly know for sure if your blood sugar is low unless you have a glucose monitor, which I assume you don't own. Otherwise, you wouldn't be eating as much carbs as you are for this meal. Do you know what diabetics have for their actual low sugar? 60 carbs at most, and that's if you're dangerously low. 15 to 30 carbs is the average. This meal has close to 200 because I know for a fact regular Pepsi has close to 50 for a normal can, and this is way larger. For some reason, Foodie Beauty thinks she has cured her diabetes. She's no longer diabetic. She has cured it. We have nothing to worry about, folks. Well, to be honest, we don't have anything to worry about, but she does. I'm going to like that comment. Let's look at the reply. Okay, so this person said, as a diabetic myself, for a low blood sugar, I have a half a cup of apple juice or a couple pieces of candy. I don't stuff my face with this many carbs. You would go from low to super, super high. I can only imagine she must feel like absolute crap, you guys. She doesn't take care of her body, her health issues. Thinks for some reason she somehow knows better and she has it all figured out. So, I don't know. She just must feel like absolute crap, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody could tell me otherwise about that. Amber Lee said, why don't you just come to the reality that you're not ready for any diet plan? I'm liking that comment. And Foodie Beauty hearted it as well. She knows. She's just playing a game. She's trolling everybody with this whole diet thing. She knows it's ridiculous at this point. She knows she's not going to stick to it. It's something she does for views, and I think it's something she does to pacify Salah. Like, oh, look, I really am trying. I just forgot I was on the diet today. I'm sorry, honey. Okay, so Robin said, Chantel, I did not watch this video with the goal of shitting on you, but oh my God, I can't even believe what I just watched. Yes, Zombie by the Cranberries, rest in peace Dolores O'Riordan, is groundbreaking. But are you aware it's a protest song against that? I can't read that stuff. It's very horrible. Basically, she's asking if she's aware of what the song is about. She continues, you really just repurposed it to sing about cheese sauce? And that has 127 likes. I'm going to like it, making it 128. Foodie said, nope, I had no idea what it was about. The rock tune is badass is what I meant. And Robin says, Foodie, I agree with you. That is a badass song. But oh Lord, please reconsider. She won't. She doesn't care who she hurts, who she offends. She doesn't care if she's inappropriate. It seems like she gets off on being as offensive as possible. Lori said, you've cheated in several serious relationships. You shouldn't comment on this situation. Amen to that. That might be in our thumbnail. Let's see what Foodie Beauty says. So Mima's here responds and says, just because someone has done something bad in their past does not mean they have no right to call the action out as bad when they see it. Okay, then why does Foodie get mad whenever I call her actions out? Everything I've done is literally in my past. Literally, like beyond. But I'm not supposed to have an opinion or I'm a hypocrite. So, why is it rules for thee but not for me? Let's continue. If they have changed and became a better person and not doing that thing anymore, they have every right. Okay. She's not doing it anymore because she can't do it anymore. She literally can't. But let's continue. They say, please, you people stop acting like you are saints. We all mostly have done things to hurt other people, if not on purpose, but because of own issues or what have you. She has spoke on her own cheating and admitted it and said she feels so terrible for hurting someone who loved her and speaking on BB at the time, and she has apologized and made amends and has vowed to never do that again. Oh yeah, right. Just wait till she's back in Canada. The second she can go stalk Natter again, she will. Lori said, you don't cheat on people you love, no excuses. Foodie Beauty puts 100. Monica says at Lori, that isn't true. I adore my boyfriend of 4 years, but I cheated, and I instantly regretted it. He forgave me, and we moved in together. I learned my lesson, and I will never do it again. Okay. Lori says at Monica, guess you're just as bad as Chantel, and he may have forgiven you, but the pain you caused him, he'll never forget it. He'll never trust you the same way again. Mandy says at Monica, LMFA, oh. And then Mandy says at Lori, no, literally, like, what are her fans smoking? What are they smoking? What is Foodie Beauty smoking? Because, I don't know, you can't tell me she's sober for these live streams, but, I mean, I guess it's a possibility. What do I know? Okay, Bree says, I understand you're trying to heal your relationship with food by not being so restrictive and allowing yourself to have things. But part of that is also working to understand portion sizes and how to train yourself to not overeat. Or even swapping the full sugar Pepsi for diet, making those swaps. But you're not doing any of that and eating way too much food. Well, you seem like you care a lot, Brie, and it's great advice, but if you really think, like, everybody needs to realize this. You're wasting your breath with your good intentions on Foodie Beauty. You should be using them towards someone who will listen and to somebody who actually wants to change. Foodie Beauty is not really going to diet. She's not going to lose weight. She is not going to change. Like I said throughout this whole video, it's either to pacify Salah, it's for views, I don't know what, sympathy, but she has no real intentions of changing. She never will. And I feel horrible for saying that. I don't think she's necessarily incapable of change. I just think she will never want to change because she never thinks she's doing anything wrong at all. She thinks she's perfect and everybody else has the problem. Okay, so Prissy Hippie said, did you really just eat a family-sized portion of pasta? Shan, what are you doing? Are you trying to become bedbound? Honestly, Prissy, she might just be trying to eat herself bedbound. Maybe she doesn't want to be forced back to Canada for whatever reason. She may be forced to go back. It's a possibility. So Prissy continues, you're already almost homebound. Go carnivore, beef, butter, eggs, bacon. You can totally do that and would be satisfied with meats and fats. Please, before it's too late. You're going to have a stroke or heart attack, become permanently disabled, or worse. Let's see what the reply is. AW said, I was just thinking the same. That's like a family portion with leftovers. Exactly. That's a platter meant to feed a whole family. It's a platter you bring to parties, to birthdays, to celebrations, to your work potluck. It's not meant for one person to eat in one day. I don't know. And to be honest, you know what? She might have already done irreparable damage. And she just doesn't care. I don't know how she's not terrified, you guys. I do not know how. Okay, let's see. Just Shar said, what O'Connor alleged was due to the fact that she was one of first to expose the Catholic Church and the Pope for what was happening. She herself had a horrible childhood caused by her mother. Vamp Diva said, like Lisa Marie Presley, Sinead was never the same after losing her son. Truly heartbreaking to have lived through your child going before you. I can't even think about that. I just hope that Sinead O'Connor is reunited with her son wherever they are. Heaven. Whatever happens after we leave this earth, I hope that they are together and I hope that they are free from any pain. May they rest in peace. Thriller Kid said there are 4 to 6 servings of pasta in this tray. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. Let's see. Said, I am diabetic and my signs of low blood sugar, for me, it is about 3.2 or below. Is sweating, shaking, and shivering, and my vision gets a bit blurred. Best thing to eat is bananas or some other fruit or fruit juice. Let's look at the reply. Oh, they also continue, just found this on internet. Foodie Beauty says she is not diabetic. Yeah, she said she cured it. She thinks she's cured it. But says in this video that she has to eat as her blood sugar is low. Hypoglycemia or low blood sugar levels can also occur in people without diabetes. Possible causes include alcohol use, certain medications, severe infections. Well, we know she never got that one infection cleared up. She never went back for the rest of her medicine, so maybe. And serious issues affecting your organs. Again, I don't know how she's not terrified. Okay, let's scroll up. Okay, you guys can pause and read some of these comments. Puffy Kitten said, your portions are out of control. Monica says, yes, that would feed my whole family, honestly. And Puffy Kitten said, mine too. I'm going to like all these. It literally could feed an entire family plus leftovers. More comments on Sinead. May she rest in peace. Let's see. Mina said, how many points is this meal? So Foodie Beauty said in another comment, I'm not sure if it's still on here, she deleted it, that it was 106 points. And I think somebody else said, so that was like over 3,000 calories or around that. It's a lot for one meal. It's so much. Nicole asked, why are you doing this, Chantel? You were on a roll doing so good. I know you can do it. When was she on a roll? I've seen her roll down a hill. I never seen her on a health kick roll. Did I miss the roll? Shane said, when did the roll of her doing so good happen? We must have missed it. Same, Shane. I missed it too. Did you guys miss it? I don't know where the roll happened. All right, let's scroll up. Okay, Amy asked, how many Weight Watcher points is this meal? Foodie Beauty replies 106. Said, so about 5,300 calories. I said 3,000. She ate over 5,000. User LH says, that's not that much. Go, skinny queen. And these are the kind of people that keep her sick. These beezers, well, I mean, to be honest, it's probably a sock account, but if it's really somebody who follows her and is a beezer, this is part of the problem. Saying this is not that much. Wow. All right, let's scroll up. Ed, we'll say Ed, asked, why are you always so exhausted after eating? And the reply is, Prissy said, because your blood goes to your gut to help you digest your food. She eats so heavy in large volume. It's going to cause her to have a heart attack and we'll just say not be here anymore. Just like it did Chris Farley. That's who she reminds me of. She does remind me of Chris Farley. I think she's exhausted in general because, like, addiction, for one thing, takes a toll on you. Like, you're constantly tired. I think it has to be exhausting keeping up the scam, the lie. It has to be exhausting keeping track of all your lies. It has to be exhausting carrying that much hate and rage and anger in you. She doesn't eat anything that, like, nourishes her body. She just eats crap. All right, let's continue. Megan said, it's okay, just learn from it. 2 steps forward and not 10 back. 2 steps forward. Okay, I'm going to sing Paula Abdul, sorry. Don't give up, you're worth it. Remember, don't listen to haters. You know what, Megan? Why are the haters the only one actually concerned and wanting her to stop her dangerous behavior? Why is that? The people who are kissing her butt and enabling her, will you feel so good about yourself and your comments and your enabling if something happens to her? One thing about the reaction channels, I will tell you this. One thing about reaction channels, we actually want her to stop doing this dangerous behavior to herself. We may not like her, but it's horrible to see. It's horrible to watch someone so tortured, trying to hurt everybody else, to make everybody else feel as bad as they are. It's sad watching the same thing over and over and over again, knowing somebody's never going to get better and choose to do the right thing. They're just always going to get worse. Okay, let's continue on. 45, my dog is playing. Hi. 45, one Brit said, I think you should be more realistic with your diet plans and stop getting your hopes up. You really should go to therapy and figure out the deeper reasons why your relationship with food is unhealthy. Nothing will change if you don't change your mindset. Well said. I'm gonna like that, but I'm also gonna repeat, you guys, certain people seem like they have such good intentions, and it seems wasted on Foodie Beauty. She's not gonna listen. She's not gonna change the way she looks at food, her life, anything. But let's look at this reply. Monica said, exactly, 100. You have to change the way you look at food. Well said. I'm going to like that. Great minds think alike, Monica. Let's scroll up. User RI asked, will you be doing a weigh-in? You mean, will she be faking her weigh-in again? Probably. She wants us to think that you can eat whatever you want, that she can eat whatever she wants, and she's going to lose weight. User LH said, there's no way that's close to 50 points on Weight Watchers. You didn't even eat it all, and that Pepsi is a small one. Keep it up, queen. You got this. And I love how you feed Julia human food all the time. It's so good for her. You are the bestest to animals. Please tell me this is a troll. They joined 9 hours ago. So Amy put laughing emojis. Oh, Mad Journey, laughing emojis. Northern said, the sauce is 2 points for 2 tablespoons or 16 points for 1 cup, and that doesn't include the cheese on top and the pasta. Pepsi is 12 points a can, and the dolmas are about 3 points each. You don't take a day off, Weight Watchers. You just log what you eat and adjust accordingly. At this point, she should be contacting one of the Weight Watchers coaches for help. Just another clickbait diet scam. Agreed. That's all this is. Just like Amberlynn Reid does all the time. How many diets have we seen Amberlynn Reid go through? How many diets has she succeeded at? Okay, Prissy said, you said you were restarting Weight Watchers today. What happened? I guess she changed her mind, Prissy Hippie. Maureen said, so you are ready to pass out, your blood sugar is low? Do you know the meaning of a diabetic hypo and how to act when you feel one coming on? First, have a sweet drink, goes into bloodstream quickly. My husband is an insulin-dependent diabetic. Please have your sugar levels checked. Chantel, diabetes is dangerous if not controlled. She knows, but she just thinks she's above that. She thinks nothing bad is going to happen to her. Let's see, let's scroll up. Okay, let's see. Angelique said, hi, Chantel. Yeah, I could give a flying F about Little Miss Ariana Grande, LOL. I like Sinead O'Connor. My favorite song that she sang was Fire on Babylon. You ever hear that one? I love the Cranberry Zombie. Julie reminds me so much of Sam from Cincinnati, LOL. What a big beezer. Love ya. Xander said, please don't involve yourself into the Cyrax drama. You seem nice. We got one thing wrong about that, Xander. She's not nice at all. And I didn't cover that topic on purpose. I will say she was defending Cyrax and saying that he doesn't deserve the hate and everything that people give him. She later took her statement back in a community post and said she didn't know enough about the subject, but she, with her full chest, was defending him, and that's all I'm going to say. But I would like to move on from that topic. Like I said, I didn't cover it on purpose. Let's talk about this in the comment section, you guys. You know what? I'm going to scroll up really fast and see if there's any new comments. Okay, there is. Nikocado Avocado said, yes, 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 it's a her, but it's a fake Nick. I hate to break it to you. But they do comment on her page a lot. It's not the real Nikocado. Foodie Beauty would love that. If you've noticed, in her mukbangs now, she's doing the cry. I can't stand it. I think it's annoying. It's a big reason why I don't watch Nikocado. I'm just being honest. I can't take it. But Foodie's been literally copying everybody, which is so funny to me because she always says people, like, she always says to reaction channels, stop stealing content, get your own content. At least I have my own content. No, Foodie Beauty. But she doesn't have her own content. She copies literally everything Amberlynn Reid does. She's copying TikTok trends now. Now she's going to be doing makeup on a budget, all of that. So based off the way Foodie Beauty thinks, Even her doing Cameo is probably copying other people. Actually, it is, based on the way Foodie Beauty thinks. All right, you guys, let's talk about this in the comments section. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Bye.